So today is the 31st of December and basically the last day of 2025. So today I'm going to get my last workout of the year done. The easiest way would have been, you know what, I'm tired, I just got back from work, I'm not gonna do it, but I said, you know what, fuck it. I want to end this year on a good note and of course start the year on a good note, so that's what we're doing. What I usually do is a full body, so that's what we're doing today too. A quick workout shouldn't take me more than 40 minutes, and after that I'm just gonna take some rest, maybe read a little bit before I head out to see my girlfriend so we can spend the evening together celebrating this ending of the year. Man, I want to go over some of the things, but I think I'll do that at the end of the workout. Reflect back on the things that I've learned this year, you know, everything that has happened and that didn't happen, and how to move forward. So first, I'm going to drink this thing right here as usual, warm up and get into the workout. And after that, I'll be back to talk about it. Alright, the workout is complete. Took me 35 minutes or so, and I'm super satisfied, man. It's good to finish this year with something good, and I'm happy about that. As I said at the beginning of the video, I wanted to reflect back on what this year had brought me, taught me, and what I've experienced. So let's get into that. I want to look back at not only my content, but also who I became this year, and how this journey has formed me into who I am today. You know, I started this year with, I believe, under 100 subscribers. Now I'm at 144 or so. To be honest, this was not the growth I expected. I sincerely thought it would be more. But you know what? It is what it is. At first, this gave me a very discouraging feeling because I thought I've been putting in all this work and not seeing the results I believe I deserve. I guess because I attached emotion to the outcome. The thing is that when I put in the work and the energy to create these videos, no matter if they suck or somebody or me or I myself think they're awesome, people who scroll by and see my content don't have any emotional connection to my content because I'm the one who put in the work, right? They just see it and they're looking for entertainment or maybe education. And this is something I had to make peace with because I put in the work. I believe that my content is good, but apparently maybe not so good, or maybe I'm not good at SEO and stuff like that. And that's totally fine. That's why this whole thing is really a journey, because you're never done learning, you know? There's always something else to discover. And I think that's beautiful. And that's one of the reasons I keep going, because I love to learn. I love to improve myself in different aspects of life. I had to come to the term with the fact that people are not really rejecting me. It's not personal. Like I said, they don't know my content. They don't even know me. So it's normal that if something doesn't appeal to them, they just scroll past because there's so much content on YouTube, for example. And then at one point I realized, even though I felt discouraged, and I still feel that way, I realized that it's not about the metrics. Yes, it's awesome to wake up and you have like 1 million subscribers. But I've been looking at the skills I'm improving and learning, you know, like editing, even though I'm not a professional in my own opinion, but I'm learning these skills and they're helping me, especially in this world where everything is about digital stuff and content. I'm learning and I'm improving, and I really love that. It also taught me discipline, you know, putting in the work, not getting results or immediate results is, for the majority of people, a legit reason to quit. But I'm not quitting, and there were moments I wanted to delete my content, but I did not, or my channel I should say, but I didn't, because I'm like, you know what, some people have been putting work for 10 years and still not getting results, or now they're getting results, and who am I after 2-3 years to say, you know what, fuck this, I'm not gonna do this because I'm not seeing the results. The skills I've acquired, you know, and I'm improving, nothing can take that away, you know. Even if YouTube stops existing, I still have those skills that I can use in different areas. And I also carry this perseverance, discipline into other areas of my life, you know, such as fitness, my relationships, work, etc. When things get rough, I don't give up, I don't quit and walk away. I keep going. Not to such an extent that it asks of me to sacrifice parts of myself, but in a way that if I keep going, I know eventually I will get the results. This year also taught me that growth is not always visible. But just because something is invisible doesn't mean it's not happening. I've used the analogy of the bamboo tree in different videos, At the surface, it feels like nothing is happening. But in the soil, there's where the growth is happening, and it's preparing itself to push through the soil and come to the surface. And I think that's with everything in life we want to achieve. We put in the work, not seeing results, especially nowadays when everything is used to instant gratification. And after a while, especially on the moments you don't expect it, that's when the results are showing. And I think that's a beautiful thing. This thing is really a journey, and I love that. And like I said before, of course I want to wake up and have 1,000, 1,000,000 subscribers, but I feel like I want to earn it. I want to do something for it. Not to say that there should be a struggle. That's not what I'm saying, because I don't believe anymore in struggling, because everything would become heavier. But I don't want to take it for granted. So I feel like I should do something for it. And if that means providing value or entertainment or education, whatever, that's what I have to do. I'll do it, because I want to work for it in a good way, not to exhaust myself and burn out. Because I've been there before, and I don't ever want to go there. And one thing I know for sure is that regret is the most painful thing in life. I'd rather do 1,000,000 things and not succeed than do nothing and sit and wonder what if. And that is something that life taught me over the past 10 years probably. It's better to try things and see what happens. You'll always find a way. It might be that you wanted to go to the left, but eventually, because you tried different things, you found yourself on the right side. And that's all perfectly fine, as long as you're doing something that makes you happy and gives you energy. So, a lot of cliches probably in this video, but it is what it is. 2025 has been an interesting year. A lot of developments, personally, privately, but also with the content and everything. And I'm excited for 2026. 2026 is going to be a year of more creativity. I don't know exactly how yet, but I know that I will be focusing on improving my channel, my content, the value I'm providing, and keep documenting my life. Vacations, family gatherings, maybe some different podcasts, etc. So anyway, I want to thank you, and I wish you all the best for the new year. And if you made it this far, thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next one.